And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Houston Astros going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the mound in this one, Kodai Senga. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
The pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That one close, ruled a ball. And now it's even 1-1. That was the sweeper, but it missed. That one misses. 3-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The kick, the 3-2. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down. Now it's going to be Isaac Paredes. And the first offering is not close. Paredes, an all-star a season ago, 26 years old, and he's a native of Mexico.
Ball two.
One out, base is empty.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Ripped to short. Toss to Alonso. 2 away here in the top of the first. Take a look at the lineup, and it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. No, with the shift on, hits right into it. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back here at Citi Field. And on the hill in this one, Framber Valdez.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. The pitch. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one not close. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that's downstairs and outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
got him swinging.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's Juan Soto. Off the mark there. 1-0. Just missed. That's off the mark, and it's 3-0.
3-0.
That's a walk. Went with another changeup and missed the spot.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
And now it's Mark Vientos. And a strike.
0-1.
Yo, 1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
And a good eye there. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Gamble makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those 2-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
The next offering misses, and it's 1-1. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Stays alive. Soto leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kicks and fires. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. At the belt and fires. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first, and he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Back here in Queens, top of the 2nd. Here's the veteran first baseman, Christian Walker. And the right-hander back to work. There's the strike. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got him. And there's one down.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside. And as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now here is Jeremy Pena. Clips the outside corner. Strike one. No score here in the second. The pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Diaz around second, headed for third. He's in there.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Chas McCormick digs in now. Fastball for a strike at 95.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners are at the corners, one away.
Ball in.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Here's Ben Gamel. First pitch just misses. In the air, left side. Nimmo makes the grab on the run. 2 left for the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That catches the outside corner, and that's strike one.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And there's a ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings and misses. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Starling Marte up to hit. Line to left. And it's caught for the out. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. 2 out, space is empty.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
2 down, nobody on. Grounds 1 to short. Pena gets it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Mets. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake Myers. Senga back to work.
Inside, ball 1.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Nimmo sizes this one up. Brings it in. And there's 1 away. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Struck out swinging his first time.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Very high with that
2
one.
strikes.
Now 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out in a heater. And now Isaac Paredes grounded out his first time up. Slider misses outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And it goes just foul.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
And he grounds one back up the middle, makes a sliding stop. It's there, and that's a great play. Astros are down quietly, and we are still scoreless. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. And here is Francisco Alvarez. The line to kick the pitch. In there at the knees for a strike. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. And there's a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
And it gets by him.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Back to the top of the Mets order, and now it's Frankie Lindor.
1-0.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Man at first, 1 away. The shortstop takes the ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Gamble puts it away, and there's 2 down. Juan Soto now worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. Because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Now snap throw to first. Acuna back on a dive. Two outs. Swing and a foul out of play. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. And now 2-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Rip towards third. Slings it across. Inning over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Alvarez, 27 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Here comes a pitch. Late with the swing there.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And that misses. Ball 1. That's down and in. Now one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 1-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And now it's Christian Walker. Swung on, belted. And a foul ball.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And here it comes. No question about this one. It's out of here. A soaring shot to center. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's the strike at the knees. 0-1.
Love it here at Citi Field. It replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Pena in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. And he drops it down the third baseline. He's safe. On with a bunt single.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
So a man at first. And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. And that one fouled off.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Pickoff move to first. Pena dives back in safely. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Tap foul at the plate. Grounded to third, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Citi Field, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Mark Vientos. As the lefty gets to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this
0-1
one.
count.
First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And out of here. He circles the bases, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
So 1 out, nobody on. Next to hit, Brandon Nimmo. And that drops in for a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a high fly ball to left. McCormick has it sized up. Makes the grab for the second out. Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 1 so far. Ground ball up the middle. A sliding stop. Fires to first. Pretty nice play there. A Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in Queens, ready now for the 5th inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Ben Gamel. And a pitch. That one clips the outside corner. It's 0-1. And a pitch. In for a strike, and it's 0-2. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP boog. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but sometimes it's not.
Foul ball there. Gamble gets his lead at first with nobody out. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1. Just missed. The count 2-1. Fouled off. He was late. Pitch kicks away from Alvarez.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 in this one. Grounder might be 2. Off balance speed. There's one. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 2 and the Mets 1. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Tyrone Taylor. And the pitch. Next offering popped in the air. Right field. Hauls it in. 1 away. Francisco Alvarez getting ready to hit. Struck out looking his first time. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. The Mets trailing by a run. Last half of inning number 5. The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
One down, base is empty, and that's in the dirt. To the right side, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Luis Angel Acuna, the next to hit. A single his first time. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Brings it in. 2 down. Here's Francisco Lindor.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That clips a corner. Ball 1 there. Two outs. And a foul ball. Popped up. Altuve. And that is that. Mets leave 1. They're down 2-1. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Senga back to work. That's outside, and it's 1-0. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Yordan Alvarez will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
And the righty deals. On the ground. And foul ball. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next pitch is inside, and it's 3-2. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Soto hauls it in, 2 away. Two down, base is empty. Christian Walker digs in now. He's already homered in this game. That's in there. Strike 1. Foul ball. Here's the 0-2. That one 95 to finish him off. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Astros 2 and the Mets 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Juan Soto.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
And it falls. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
No outs, runner at first. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. That one hooked foul. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Comes up empty.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Next pitch is outside. Kicks and fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Alonso up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He's got it, and there's 2 down. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. That's in for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Pitch misses. 1-1. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Got a little anxious on that changeup right there and tells you he's ready to hit a fastball. If he can let that thing get deeper as he recognizes it out of the hand, tell you what, he could be circling the bases.
Nope.
Just
That's
off the inside corner. 2-2. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. And the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Starling Marte in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a pretty significant 2-out walk as it moves the tying run up into scoring position. It's definitely not what you're looking for from your pitchers late in the ballgame.
First and second, 2 outs. Starling Marte up now for the Mets. On the ground to third. Paredes fires over to first. Inning over. 2 left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Astros 2 and the Mets 1. Top of inning number 7, and here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. And he deals. And there's a ball. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Dedniel Nunez appears to be getting loose. Young getting loose as well. Next offering is in for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. On the ground to third, Vientos sends it across to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. So up next, Jeremy Pena. He's 2 for 2. That's in there.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Right side, hard hit. To first, and 2 away to start the 7th. Chas McCormick Getting ready to hit. This kid, a 21st round pick out of Millersville University in Pennsylvania. That catches the top part of the zone. 0-1. And the slider just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for Houston as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here at Citi Field, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. The pitch. Ball 1 to Taylor. The Astros have some action in their pen. Brian Abreu getting ready to go. Scott warming up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball, that's out.
And that one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Up the middle. Pena. Fires to first. 1 up, 1 down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. Smoked on the ground to second. Altuve slings to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. 1 for 2. And foul ball.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swings here and blasts one left field. And that ball is out of here. And we are starting over. It's 2-2.
He just split this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. The shortstop takes the ball. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. The 1-1. And downstairs. Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Fielder got a piece of it, Bart. The way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit. I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
2 outs. Hit hard but foul off to the left. The pitch. And that one is in the dirt. And it's 1-2.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Butto. Now it's the right fielder, Ben Gamel. The wind and the pitch. There's a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
Out to short. Safe. He beats it out, and the go-ahead run is on to start the inning.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
There comes a pinch hitter for the Astros, Mauricio Dubon.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Next offering misses down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Here's a 1-1. Yeah, there's the strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Next pitch is downstairs.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Line drive. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 away. So digging in, Jose Altuve. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
That one missed. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. On the ground, could be 2. Lindor over to second, over to first, safe. So up next, Isaac Paredes. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch misses. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We are tied 2-2. So remaining in the game defensively, Mauricio Dubon. He'll be out in center now after pinch hitting. Brian Abreu comes on now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Here comes a pitch. And that is out of play. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. McCormick sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and there's one away. Here's Pete Alonso.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
Inside. 1-0.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Into the second deck it goes. His second home run of the game, and the Mets jump in front. It's 3-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down. Brandon Nimmo now at the plate. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Slinging it to first in time. Two outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Starling Marte.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
This ball's chopped on the ground, and it goes just foul. Two down, base is empty, but one run across here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that skips into the on the ground, right side. Altuve handles it. The throw to first. Marte retired. And that is the third out of the inning. A Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. Last chance coming up here for the Astros. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. The pitch. Out towards right center field. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So now it's the full-hole hitter, Christian Walker.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Out front, rip foul. Swing and a miss at a slider. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. And 1-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And just one out remaining for Houston.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Astros down to their last out. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. To the left side, but it is well foul. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And that one sliced foul. Diaz is just one strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the eighth at home. Come out in the ninth, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.